there, wig lover. This is Heather from CysterWigs.com, and today I'm bringing you a review of Manhattan Soiree from Louis Ferre. That rhymed. In the color Sangria, which sadly does not also rhyme. Sangria. This doesn't work. It's T130/6 is the color code here. This color makes me think of Willow from Buffy. Hardcore. This is totally Willow from Buffy's hair color, except like with more dramatic rooting. But oh my gosh, this is totally Willow's hair color. It's so cute. This is a really intense, sort of medium to dark copper color. As you can see, it's got some really mild wine notes in there, but I wouldn't call this like a blue-based red at all. Like I said, it's Willow's hair color, you know? So it's got that copper as its most prominent feature there, but it's just very rich, highly saturated, really pretty, and even when the light hits it, it just pops. Really, really dynamite color. Let me go ahead and zoom in on that for you. So you can kind of see here. It is very dynamic still. Definitely has that number 6 root up here. Very pretty color. And then here is that lace front. They give you a nice contour on these Louis Ferre wigs. A little bit extra lace, so you may want to trim that up, but it does kind of blend right in there, so you don't really have to worry too much about it if you don't want to trim it up. The knots are very well done given how dark they are. Look at how small those knots are. That is darn well impressive. Look at how tiny those are. That is really small for such dark knots, because that's a dark color right there. So I'm actually pretty impressed with that right there. That's why I'm dwelling on it for a moment so you can kind of soak that in. I'm going to zoom out here. Let's talk some specs about the Manhattan Soiree. She's 5.7 ounces, which makes sense. You get a lot of hair, just a ton. It's poker straight, heavily layered. Oh, this is a great wig. It's not super long, it's not a boob hugger, but it is long. The front is 12 inches. So this is the shortest layer in the front right there. The crown is actually shorter, it's 10 inches. The nape is another 12. So you know what, the overall length, this is going to be around 20 inches all told. So let me go ahead and do a 360 so you can see what Manhattan Soiree looks like right out of the box on all sides. You can part Manhattan Soiree in any direction because she has a 100% hand-tied monofilament top. You know what? Let me go ahead and take this one off so I can show you what the cap construction looks like. So, Manhattan Soiree, as you can see, poker straight hair. Look at that. Just poker straight. She has 100% hand-tied lace front. That's very well done, as I showed you earlier. The knots are super tiny on this sample wig that I got. We have open wefted sides and back. We also have an extended nape with a hook enclosure. This is a relatively stretchy wig, but it's not super duper stretchy. If you've got anything bigger than an average large cap size, I would not necessarily recommend this one. The ear tabs on these Louis Ferre higher end wigs are fabulous. They've got polyurethane here, and then they also have a little bit of bendable metal, which won't set off TSA alarms or anything if you go through an airport or anything, or go to a courthouse. Don't worry about it. But what they do is that they keep the ear tabs flat up against the side of your face at all times, so you don't have to worry about, you know, developing wings or something like that. Not unless you want them. There is a seam here, so you might see that in the part. Just, you know, that's a pretty common thing. Let me go ahead and use my wide tooth comb to sort of straighten her out. That's something you're gonna have to do with all wigs that are this straight. You're always gonna have to carry a comb on you to make sure that you smooth them out so they don't get all tangled. Okay, and that's what the texture on Manhattan Soiree looks like. I have a sneaking suspicion that she would look even cooler if you steamed her extra ultra winking. I know I look like I'm having a seizure, but if you steamed her even more to make her even straighter, I think that this wig would look even cooler. And that would take no time at all. And you wouldn't even need a fancy wig steamer for that. You could just use a garment steamer. The hair feels great. And the color on the Sangria is just divine. Beautiful hair color. Oh, let me go ahead and show you that monofilament top one more time with my finger underneath. So you can see how realistic that looks. It's pretty good there. I'm going to go ahead and put this one back on so you can see what this one looks like. I love a good rooted red. And this is a really beautiful one. And there you have it. This is the Manhattan Soiree wig by Louis Ferre. It is a synthetic wig in the color T130/6, also known as Sangria Rooted. It is a gorgeous color, and like I said earlier, totally reminds me of Willow's hair color from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So if you're ever looking for something like that, this is probably the ticket. So thanks for watching. I'm Heather from CysterWigs.com. I look forward to making more videos for you. Check out my wig store if you get a chance. And until next time, have a great night. Bye-bye.